Hi everyone, we're going to take a look at this Kentucky Derby chart. I want to remind you that it's astrology, but astrology doesn't work all the time. I mean, I've picked some winners. I've been doing it for several years. I've picked some winners. Sometimes the astrology works, and sometimes it doesn't. There's no foolproof answer, but it's fun to look at the astrology too, and it's fun to factor in some astrology too. Well, I hadn't run the chart in years past, but so this year I did, and it's Libra, 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 and there's no planet-to-planet exact aspect that day, so that's another thing that I would normally look at, but it's Libra, and it's Venus. The moon's in Venus, and there's at the time of the post time, I have it at May 6, 2017, 6:34 p.m. Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville, I should say, and it's Libra, Libra, Libra. So Libra is definitely the focus and the energy of the race and the day. I have a page to do notes on. Oops, I did not want to click on that. I'm sorry. But we're just going to look at the horse. Now, I'm going to look at the horses' names, full leaderboard. You could look at, let me just go scope this out a little bit. Whoop, there we go. Oh, there we go. If you want to take it even deeper, I'm going to explain it. So Venus and Libra is the ruler of the day. Let's just write that on our notes. Venus and Libra. If you want to take it deeper, you can look at the jockeys. You can look at the farms that they came from, the breeders and stuff like that. But we're going to go through and look at the names. So Venus and Libra, stuff that has to do with love, money, happiness. Really, Venus is the planet of love, right? Love, happiness, joy. Everything Venus is art, music. You know, it's all those kind of things. So I'm going to go through. This is what we do every year. And look at these names of these horses. You know, it's not a Venus name, but I'm gonna throw in Always Dreamin' as a maybe, because there is a lot of Pisces stuff just going on in general, but that's not really, that wouldn't fall under that. And let's see, Practical Joke. That's a very weak, because I guess joke might be considered Venus. That's a very weak connection. J-Boys, Echo. I kind of like that. I like Echo for some reason. I'm just going to write this, because sometimes I just throw in the ones that I just like the names of. And I might go bet. I don't know if I will. State of Honor. Tapwrit. Malagasy. Hence. Fast and Accurate. Now say Fast and Accurate, if there was a Uranus or a Mercury thing, that would be a good horse. See, they all have these vibes. Ballot Patch, Battalion Runner, Untrapped, Looking at Lee, Sonneteer. Isn't a sonneteer? What isn't that, like poetry or something? Because that would totally be. Yeah. What does that mean? A writer of sonnets. Yeah, sonneteer. There's a very strong. There you go. Sonneteer is definitely. How do you spell it? 2 N's. Sonneteer. That is for sure a major connection. That would be Venus. Poetry, absolutely. Royal Mo. Yeah, there's Jupiter's by the moon, so we might throw in some royal stuff. I'm going to throw that down a little in the maybes here. Royal Mo. There was something else that was Petrov. Okay. Petrov, that's somebody's name, but isn't that a famous writer also? Petrov was a famous writer, right? But is it a fairly common name? Yeah, he's a writer, right? No, he was some kind of, not a writer. He was a military guy. Okay, so, wasn't there the man who saved the world from nuclear disaster? Well, that's not Venus at all, no matter what. I'm not going to read on too far of it. Wasn't there a writer named Petrov, though? Okay, whatever. Now, throwing in that royalty, though, Royal Mo, wasn't there another one that was like royalty or something like that? State of Honor, that's real weak. I'm not even going to put it in. That's too weak. Classic Empire. Again, I wouldn't, maybe. That's like a big maybe. Classic Empire. Well, it's pretty straightforward this year then, as far as astrology. Venus, anyway. Sonneteer. That is definitely, and he's not one of the main horses, so I hope he doesn't get dropped. They're talking about points. What is that? But where's the odds? Let me look up Kentucky Derby odds. Kentucky Derby odds 2017. Let's see, because I like to know who's a long shot or whatever. Okay, here we go. Here's all the names again. And I said Sonneteer, 40 to 1. It's a long shot. Royal Mo's a long shot too, 40 to 1. So those long shots, I would just, you put a win, place, or show on it. That's what I would do, And so even if they show, you end up with a few bucks, Who's the favorite here? We got 3 to 1. Is that the favorite up there? Classic Empire's the favorite, huh? There's a loose Jupiter thing, but I'm not too thrilled with that one. I'm gonna go Sonneteer. And what about Always Dreaming? 3 to 1. It's one of the favorites too. I like Sonneteer. I like Always Dreaming. I like these 3. Well, actually, I like these 4. If I had to pick, these would be my 4 right here. And yeah, those would be my 4, and these would be my 2. Maybe just throw a buck on, or a couple bucks on, just because there's a very loose connection. Sonneteer is by far the strongest connection with the astrology, though. And then Always Dreaming and the Echo thing, that is with the Pisces influence, because there is a lot of Pisces planets, 29 Venus and all this stuff. It might even have moved into Aries by then, but I just had a feeling like to go with that Piscean energy. And then Royal Mo is like maybe with the Jupiter. Practical Joke and Classic Empire are the long shots. So, but my pick with astrology, the strongest pick is Sonneteer. That would be the strongest pick. So major long shot. So I don't know, is there a Uranus aspect? Because Uranus would tell you if there's going to be a long shot. Could take it. Not really, nothing strong, trying the node, yeah, So, I don't know. I would put some money on it, though. I would put some money on these long shots that I mentioned. And like I said, the astrology doesn't always work. It's just another factor to look into. And if anybody wants to check and look into the jockeys and the farms that they came from, the breeders and whatnot, and see if anything has Venus in it. Venus is love, beauty, art, money. Coins and gold, things like that would all fall, well, a little bit Leo, but sort of fall under Venus. Definitely, if you find anything and you want to take it deeper, leave it in the comments, because I'm sure everybody would like to hear about that too. So here's my, my little take. Astrology, there's a 40 to 1 odds, so it's not as strong as a pick. Always Dreaming is 3 to 1. That's the one that really grabbed me. Just from an intuitive standpoint, Always Dreaming really grabbed me. So these would be my top 3. I'd put that in for like, is it the perfecta? We do 4 horses. I always forget. The trifecta is 3, and then there's one where you can do 4. That would, if I had to do the 4, that would be my picks there, and then maybe throw a couple bucks on these just for, for some playback money. Okay. All right. Hey, everyone. This is the pick. Let me know what you think. And if you find anything more about the jockeys and stuff, that would be cool. Good luck. I hope everybody wins lots of money. Bye.